ahead. I may drop out because I may not be able to make this work.
We're back with the third mother. Moment.
We're back with me attempting to get this shit to work.
That depends. That depends on what you mean by that. Because there's always the difficulty of that PlayStation quintuple.
Audio crackling has returned, but we are live.
Yes. So, Alex.
God fucking damn it. Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. Especially today, as the PS5 and my computer appear to be having some sort of argument that has taken me over an hour to resolve.
And I'm sure they're like, my dick's bigger than your dick. My dick's quintuple the size that yours is.
Yeah.
So now we're at the end game, folks. What's this? Klaus is at the needle. Oh dear, we gotta stop him.
You'd think that me getting, more than 4 times the RAM, you'd think that me getting 4 times the RAM, I had to do the math in my head real quick, would have solved this. But no.
Oh boy.
Why it was working fine last time, I will never know. It appears that the capture device, my Elgato and PS5 and OBS, they just don't want to work together well. I already do this.
So, here's the thing. At this point in the game, our hero already knows that Klaus is the masked man. So all we can do is try desperately to survive. Because Lucas ain't hitting this guy.
I would have sworn I was already through here, and I already figured this shit out.
Ow. So now our only goal is essentially to survive. I don't have a shield up, you bastard! Oh no.
So
This is gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, I knew I already went through here. What the fuck is up with this game? Actually, hang on. Seattle Day 1 tunnels.
God. Stop making me feel things at the end of the game. Somewhere, you heard someone call your name. Oh dear.
Okay.
Now once more we hear a voice.
What happened here?
We hear a mysterious voice call to us.
4039, 4039. What?
Yeah, for the record, Alex, I don't care if this is a scripted battle where I'm not allowed to attack the enemy, maybe because of story reasons. This is just... Oh dear.
Game load me outside of where I need to be.
Who knows? Oh wow, he missed that time.
I can't have just... I fucked that up, didn't I? Oh, 152. Jesus Christ. 15243. Does anybody else remember when Resident Evil 4 let you choose whether you could kick the door open or ease it open or run through pretty quick? You know, they didn't let you do that. And that was back on the PS2 and GameCube. This game doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't.
How exactly do you justify charging more for a game that has less features than a much better one that was released 20 years ago?
Indeed. Oh no, not this attack again!
Yeah, it's the way it's blocked, so I'm gonna have to go around.
What the?
Yes, like that way around that I just saw.
Hi!
You just saw the way around. You didn't program the game to say, well, it may be that one that we saw behind here.
You son of a bitch! You hit our father! Oh no, not again!
God damn it! God damn it! God!
Why?
Son of a bitch hit me with the rock bottom.
All I can do now is guard. Ah, shit. Oh no.
Drop something. Hey, Dina, do you want to take out that one that's across from us? Or is that one, did that one not spawn here? Oh, it came through here. That was the other one. Okay. Or maybe the game rubber banded us. The game has a habit of doing that.
I really love how the background very much accurately represents what is going through Klaus's mind, and as he's hearing all of these voices in his head that try to counsel him and understand.
If I ever get to meet Punk or Orton, I'm telling them that you mistook voices for Punk's theme. I'm just not gonna unblock that. Really? Monumentally dumb. I might need to get back through here. Probably will need to get back through here if this was any kind of sensible situation. So, you know, I might unblock the path. But no, I've already gone through this area, so why would I need to worry about getting back through it later, unless, of course, you know, because this is a video game. Ellie? Just use your guide, whatever. Dina, that's a nice tonfa-shaped pipe you found there. That would be really good as a melee weapon. We could probably use that for something other than a door stopper. In fact, we could have used that barrel as a door stopper if we'd bothered to, go back and get it. The same as the rest of everything else that happened here, Ellie. The zombie apocalypse.
Ah, shit, I'm dead.
I've been dead a couple of times so far.
Well, that was... Hold on a sec, I'm resetting, because that was just pathetic on my part.
Ellie? Ellie, climb.
Let's try that again.
Climb, Ellie. Nathan Drake would be able to climb up there.
Let's try this again.
You know, contrary to popular belief, fungi need places to grow. Can I get up this way? Nathan Drake would be able to get up that way. Not just over really obvious, marked up pathways. She can't get up there. She can't compress her abdomen the way she used to.
No.
Because something's growing inside. Jules! Hi, Jules. I'm still holding out hope you're coming. It's unbelievable the amount of infected down here. I'm starting to admire Zachary. He's a solid fighter in close quarters, and he can hear anything creeping around in the dark. I swear he's like a bat. Yeah, it's almost like that's a really overpowered skill that ruins the entire fucking game or something. Also, he prays for his ailing father every night. And he joins me in prayer for those I love and miss, especially you. This phrase Zachary keeps saying, may she guide you. It's what jumps into my mind every time I wonder what's up with you. Maybe there's something greater, someone greater watching over us. I'm starting to sound like a religious nut, aren't I? So yeah, may she guide you, Jules. Travel fast, travel safe. Gray.
Okay, let's try. I seriously can't believe I lost to the Masked Man. Let's try this again.
Fucking Seraphites.
So yeah, that reflected lightning is normally supposed to be the only thing that's supposed to be able to damage him.
Well, you know, when you're in the darkness, look for the light. That's kind of how we got into this mess, but, you know. Ammunition all over this place. Why couldn't I have gotten some in drops? Whatever. Oh no, something Uncharted happened. Why did you throw me down there? That's where I was going anyways. Oh, you had to... Oh, you had to give me a quick time event.
Didn't
That's
you?
why. Why didn't you just shoot him once in the head? It's a 45. God damn it. God damn it, Dina, I told you this earlier. Run to the hills, run for your lives. No, I was pressing fucking... I miss how they used to have different colors for all these fucking buttons, you know? Because...
Yeah.
You know, it used to be triangle was green, X was blue... Pink for
square?
Pink for square and red for circle.
Is it a circle?
And now everything is just fucking white.
Yep, I feel
Two shots! It's a 45, Dina! One shot will take off a regular human skull if you're point blank. Oh wow, this is taking an inordinate amount of time, considering how much those things usually... If the game decides that the clicker can't get you, the clicker can't get you! Gotta get that mask off Dina, because she's about to have morning sickness.
Oh dear.
Why would we rest in the theater? The zombies are literally right behind us. Oh, would you look at that? It's a master lock. Actually, it's a black label. It's a dollar store equivalent.
I need to ponder how the Earthbound fanbase compares this final battle to the final battles of either Mother 1 or Earthbound.
was all that talk about the graphics, and yet I still see the...
Oh, you mean the things that everybody else
fucking...
is...
Look at that. The drawstrings on her hoodie are clipping through the shit on her chest.
Oh yeah, I've seen the clipping that people have posted on Twitter about Last of Us Part 2.
This game's...
2020 graphics, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I told you I was immune, Tina, and you didn't believe me. You see, my mom got bit while I was in the womb, and somehow that makes me immune.
Is that the stupid explanation from the show?
Yes, that was a scene that was deleted from the game, because I don't know why, they just didn't get around to filming it, I guess.
That sounds so dumb.
But that's the scene that raises, questions about Abby's parentage, considering how much Abby looks like Ellie's mom.
Especially in the show, from what I could tell.
Yeah. You know what we could do? We could, see what happens for your kids, Ellie. Oh dear. I'm afraid we can't do that. James Gunn has decided that's not possible.
Don't forget that James Gunn genuinely thinks that Kara Zor-El is younger than Cal.
Sorry. I forgot who the villain of our program here today was. Neil Druckmann. And yeah, I like this right here. This right here. This is a much better, much more realistic reaction to this information. A few weeks. This implies that they've been on the road for a few weeks, but they haven't been on the road for a few weeks. Because it only took a couple of days.
So Alex, since I know you can see in my stream's end, how do you feel about the visuals on the background as I'm fighting my quote-unquote brother?
Good question. I actually have your video disabled because it was helping the audio crackling stop.
Ah, okay, never mind, then just...
Okay. So no, that... Somebody's been in here, and we should be very cautious about being in here, but we're not going to be, because Neil Druckmann has decided that we need to not be. James Gunn has revealed that he is a fucking idiot. We already knew this, but he is dispelling any kind of possible...
notion.
Any possible benefit of the doubt that anybody could have given him is going out the window. He is dispelling any notion that he may in fact know what he's fucking talking about. Zor-El is younger than Kal-El. Well, no, not really. I mean, like, if you count the fucking time dilation shit, or the fact that she was in stasis when he, came to Earth, or things like that, or hell, in some tragedy, Cassandra. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I've paid any attention to, regular plays, but, you know. So, door is locked. Needs key. Hey guys, you know what I should do? I should unblock the men's restroom so that I can see what's inside, but I'm not going to. Because this is a Neil Druckmann game. We need to go along the railroad.
As Hanawa is desperately pleading to Klaus, wants to remember who he is. It's like... And Lucas can't seem to bring himself to actually harm his twin brother.
WLF.
Last time we're going to be hearing this music.
Huh. Hey, Ellie, take the fucking canteen, look in the cooler. War and Peace by Tolstoy, A Tale of Two Cities by Dickens. Oh, The War of the Worlds! I don't remember. Why are there two copies of The War of the... Oh, H.G. Wells. Iliad and the Odyssey. Good shit. Lovecraft. Thieves of Dawn. Gets the Fun Memories. Use Without Time. Forsaken of the Depths. Bunch of separate copies of Travel and Life magazine. I feel like there's a better
Well, I mean, it's hard to
places
really
than
mix up Klaus and Lucas, since Klaus has ginger-colored hair and Lucas has blonde.
I'm gonna set up my little hidey hole somewhere else, but
How do you want them to grow up to be?
maybe up here.
Kind just like you.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, I
Some
was
good
just
stuff.
going to say. To be kind just like you.
Alright, I'm gonna look around for supplies before I go that way, because I know the game's not going to let me come back. Oh, is that a workbench? Oh, there's another note. They're not coming back, either got ambushed or ditched me. Starving, raid the buildings nearby for food. Constant rain means I won't die of thirst. It's electricity conk out. Radio. Tied for listening posts.
Now we get to the heaviest part of this boss fight.
Okay, so I have a feeling I'm going to find this person somewhere. Yeah, the radio's not working. I'm gonna have to go up on the roof. That looks like 70mm film there.
Lucas isn't sure what to do anymore.
This doesn't strike me as the kind of theater that it would have a 70mm projector, though.
The masked
Let's
man
see.
gazed at Lucas.
Because I own 35mm. Yeah, see? Look over here. We have a bunch of film canisters. Then we have, like, 65, 70mm film strips over here.
The masked man covered his ears.
Why? Because I own a couple of 35mm film trailers, and, not that fucking big. I don't
The masked
see...
man shut his eyes.
That doesn't look like an IMAX projector to me. I might be wrong. But if it is an IMAX projector, why don't they have like a separate one for 35?
Lucas wanted to cry.
And of course, you know, this is the kind of shit that only I would notice. Well, myself and probably, you know, other film people, but Like, why would you just not, if you're somebody who has any interest in film, why would you just not make sure that you've got the film stuff all squared away? Don't give a shit about your fucking collectibles, Neil. So yeah, James Gunn apparently can't understand why people think the message from Jor-El and Lara Lorvan is fake. And it's not so much that people think that it's fake, as much as it is people want it to be fake because it being real is really fucking stupid. And James has gone on to double down that that the message is real, and that is like, oh, they're not evil, they just see human beings as lesser than them. Yeah. Did you read that post, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm a little locked in right now, and
Yeah.
God,
I just can't really. I can't fathom how one man, how one man can be this stupid. Because at least Rian Johnson knew he was pissing people off with the bad things he did. You know? James Gunn seems to genuinely not understand that he's done something that people hate. Like, he thinks that the thing that people have done, that is like, people just don't understand what he's doing. As opposed to understanding it and disliking it. It's the keys that we need to get to the thing. Seriously, why is there a fucking 70mm film reel out here? Actually, let me see. If I shift into... Oh, did you turn off photo? Okay, right, I forgot photo mode was in here. Zoom that in, see if I can find out what that was. Now the chromatic aberration down. It almost doesn't look like they did anything. Oh, orange. It reminds me of the good old days.
of course, well, maybe I'm not ready. Let's do it anyway.
Okay, well, maybe I should turn that off. Oh, wait, I'm not going to, because game doesn't actually give a shit. Hey, Dina, you still pregnant? Good. Means you'll have time to think about what you've done to me, to you, to the baby, when you go into labor in 8 months. Assuming, of course, you don't die like all the other characters in this game. Why doesn't Ellie have a set of lockpicks with her?
Why indeed?
No, you wouldn't be able to watch a movie in this place because the fucking projector booth doesn't have the right film projector in it. Actually, why would they... 2013. 2013, they'd already replaced a bunch of, almost sick habit in brick shithouses. Medical theater. All proceeds to Seattle Children's Center. Set list, little for less, who could say? What's more into the breach, hideout, problems, possession, the light of two minds. This is all fake, I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing because most of the bands in this game have been made up, but, you know. Well, you know, this is making me flash back to another game where I went through some curtains in a theater to find some mannequins, but, another fucking You! No! No! Why is it another fucking guitar? Why is there another guitar here?
Why indeed?
We found a guitar at the music store. And now we find a guitar in the theater. Is this one gonna be magically in tune, or am I gonna have to tune it up? Those saddles are not right. Granted, most acoustic guitar saddles aren't right, but... She's gonna sit me down to make me play fucking Guitar Hero again.
We are left on a very ambiguous note. But wait. Yep, it looks like everyone has survived.
You know, granted, given the average amount of guitars the average guitarist has, which is approximately 90 million, I can totally see there being this many intact guitars in the post-apocalypse, but what the fuck? Why?
Speaking of post-apocalypse, the end of the
3
game...
years earlier.
The end of the game seemed to have...
See, that's like a decently... Why are we just leaving the guitar? Did I not bring a fucking case with me 3 years earlier? Just hope the fucking horses don't mess up the fucking guitar. Hey, Joel. Hey, Joel, I have urgent news. When you see a giant muscle beast named Abigail, do not help her. Joel, when you find that giant woman beast, so did I learn how to swim between now and the... Ellie, I'm right here. This... there's an old John Wayne movie where he's... Yeah, this is exactly the same fucking thing. There's an old John Wayne movie where John Wayne's character is teaching a little kid how to swim, right? And the kid says, is like, I don't know how to swim. And so John Wayne picks him up and he throws him in this little pond that they're standing next to. And the kid's mother is like, oh, don't worry, I'll come get you. And John Wayne stops her and is like you gotta, if you pull him out, he won't figure out how to get out. He's not gonna drown. We're both standing right here. If he gets in trouble, we'll just, we'll just go get him. But, he's not in any danger. He's in 2 feet of water. Or the only danger he's in is his own, unwillingness to deal with the situation. And this is kind of reminding me of that. Just a little. Except...
Now we're at the credits. And here you thought there weren't going to be credits to this game.
The game wouldn't let me.
I kind of like the idea that this is kind of a Donkey Kong Country, a cast roll.
This isn't really gameplay.
Hey, the game I played is done now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, this isn't really gameplay. The game is... This would have been acceptable on the PS2.
But not on the PS quintuple or PS quadruple.
This is PS5. But the game is making me walk alongside Joel and... The game's making me walk alongside Joel and, talk to him about stuff, and it's making me push the triangle button to talk to him, rather than just initiating the dialogue automatically. And I don't know why. I want to climb it. Can I climb the dinosaur? Why couldn't the game have been just this? Just more of Ellie and Joel.
Because Alex thinks Neil Druckmann has father issues.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Is the game gonna give me a choice? No,
Hey, I
gonna...
thought there weren't such things as friendly ghosts, Knuckles. You lied to me. I love item guide.
You know, I have issues with heights, but I would have done that. Somebody else pointed out that of the projects James Gunn has worked on, you know, between Guardians of the Galaxy, Peacemaker, and Superman, the main character's biological fathers all turn out to be massive dicks.
And then he's all like, you know what? I'm just gonna be a Fonda of my adopted dad.
Yeah.
You're the one who is barely a character in this.
At least when you know, Yondu was a fucking character. Yondu had things to do. He had more than 2 scenes across the movie. Glad they didn't. We're not allowed to reference Jurassic Park in this movie, in this game. Sorry, baby girl, but that's what it was called.
Sony didn't want to negotiate with Universal.
Sony doesn't want to pay Universal or Steven Spielberg for mentioning his movie. Compsognathus.
AKA the actual most dangerous.
Fucking compies.
AKA the actual most dangerous thing to come onto land. Because they're worse than rats.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Neil. You accidentally created the perfect rebuttal. Yeah, once upon a time there was this zombie game. Then they made a sequel and it wasn't as good.
I love that meme.
Because Joel literally said that. That it was like, did you... Ellie asks him, did you see that in the movie too? And he said, yeah, sort of. There was a sequel and it wasn't as good. Neil. 99% sure real light doesn't do that. I'm gonna cross it. But whatever. No, he said that is one big pile of shit. You couldn't even clear the goddamn quote. Technically, the Triceratops is actually the juvenile form of another dinosaur, but yes. Humans. Trading card. Something's glowing on the floor, but I'm 90% sure it's a graphical error and not a collectible.
now for the staff credits.
Women's restroom is open. Men's restroom is blocked off. Not allowed to climb on the dinosaur bones. Yeah, this is a good scene, but it contributes to the lurchy as fuck pacing of the game. I mean, back when the movie was made, or back rather when the book was written, it was hypothesized that the Utah Raptor was an adult form of the smaller Velociraptor skeleton. Well, he is hard-headed. And that was why the Utah Raptor model was used as the example of the one in the movie. Well, that sounds like fun.
Honestly, for my thoughts on revisiting this game, God, it was a hell of a journey. One that I'm glad I went back on.
Those aren't supposed to actuate unless you put money in or press a button.
I really wonder if there's any chance of Emil ever revisiting this game again. Because I know he loved revisiting Earthbound, so why not Mother 3?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and now not Pluto. Whenever I would work one of these things, it would never... The generator would never light up anything unless you moved it really, really, really quickly. Like, I could just move it at a sensible pace, right?
Right.
Where the crank was moving the planets normally. And the sun in the center just wouldn't go unless I cranked it like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, that happens.
I mean, that would be nice, but, you know, we're probably not going to have that happen because human beings are a little bit too preoccupied with the zombie apocalypse that's going on. But, you know. Me personally, I would have thought that the military would have been able to handle it, but...
And now... And now, the Mother 3 logo without all of the metal on it.
What am I? Who am I? What will I be? Where am I going? And what will I see? Searching my mind, some things to reveal. What thoughts are fantasy? What memories real?
And with one journey's end, another will begin. So, now that we're done with that game,
least put them back where you got them, Ellie.
Yeah, like, come on.
Really surprised that nobody has come and gotten any of this stuff, considering it would probably be very useful for, you know. Is that the fucking suit from Aliens? I have a feeling this stuff might have been useful to, deal with all
Indeed.
the zombie crap.
Oh, hold on a second.
I'm going to wind up having to play the PS5 version of this game because they actually wound up putting the game in linear. Or what the fuck is that? That one of the little dangly charm at the bottom of Ellie's backpack is currently just zerging the fuck out at the bottom there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, we have somebody just followed us on Twitch. Awesome Mix Volume 1.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm streaming this, and I will
Yeah,
be
we
back
just made our follower
momentarily.
goal.